Let me ask you something. You know people who wake up early every day, they hustle, they grind, they work harder than almost anyone you know. And yet, 10 years later, they're still broke. Same job, same struggles, same complaints about money. Why? Today, we're going to answer that question. And I promise you, what you're about to hear is something nobody taught you in school. Here's the first reason. School taught you how to be an employee, not how to build wealth. Think about it. You spent years learning history, algebra, literature, but did anyone teach you how money works? How to invest? How to build assets? No, because the system wasn't designed to make you rich. It was designed to make you useful. Useful to someone else's business, someone else's dream. And so most people graduate school with zero financial knowledge and spend the rest of their lives paying for that gap. Reason number 2, most people are trapped in the time for money cycle. You work, you get paid, you spend, you go back to work, pay, spend, repeat. The problem with this model is simple. Your time is limited. There are only 24 hours in a day. And the moment you stop working, the money stops coming. The wealthy understood something different early on. They don't just sell their time. They build things that make money even when they're sleeping. Assets, businesses, investments. That's the difference between an employee mindset and a wealth mindset. Reason 3, and this one will hurt a little. Every time people earn more money, they spend more money. They get a raise, they upgrade their phone, they get a bonus, they buy new clothes. Their business grows, they move into a bigger house. This is called lifestyle inflation, and it's one of the biggest wealth killers on the planet. The 99% increase their spending as fast as their income grows. So no matter how much they earn, they're always one bad month away from broke. The wealthy do the opposite. When their income grows, they keep their lifestyle the same and invest the difference. Reason 4, most people have no plan for their money. They don't know how much they earn after expenses. They don't have a savings target. They don't know their net worth. They've never written down a single financial goal, and you cannot reach a destination you've never defined. Imagine getting into a taxi and telling the driver, just drive. You'll end up somewhere, but it probably won't be where you need it to go. That's what most people do with their financial lives. They just drive. No map, no destination, no plan. Reason 5, fear keeps the 99% away from the opportunities that could change their lives. They hear the word investment and they think, that's for rich people. That's too risky. I don't understand it. So they keep their money under the mattress or in a savings account earning almost nothing, while inflation quietly eats away at its value every single year. Meanwhile, the wealthy are putting their money to work in land, in businesses, in stocks, in assets that grow. You don't need to be rich to start investing. You need to start investing to get rich. Reason 6, you become who you spend time with. If everyone around you is broke, not just in money, but in mindset, their beliefs will become your beliefs. Their habits will become your habits. Their ceiling will become your ceiling. This doesn't mean you abandon your people, but it means you must be intentional about who influences your thinking. Find people who talk about ideas, about business, about growth, about wealth, even if it's just through books, podcasts, or YouTube channels like this one. Reason 7, the final one. The 99% are trained to be consumers, not creators, not owners. From the time you were born, you've been marketed to. Buy this, wear that, own this, upgrade that. Every naira, every CD, every shilling you spend on things that lose value makes someone else richer. The wealthy don't just buy products. They own the companies that sell the products. They don't just stream music. They own the rights. They don't just drive cars, and they invest in the brands. The shift from consumer to owner, that's the real secret. So how do you escape? It starts with one decision: to learn what school never taught you. Step 1, learn how money works. Read, watch, study. Step 2, spend less than you earn, no matter how little it is. Step 3, invest consistently even if it's small. Step 4, build something: a skill, a business, a side income. Step 5, own assets that work for you while you sleep. This is not a get-rich-quick plan. This is a get-rich-for-real plan. And it starts today. 99% stay broke because nobody showed them a different way. Now you know. The question is, what will you do with this information? If this video helped you see money differently, subscribe to this channel. Every week we break down wealth, business, and money. with simple drawings and serious content. Share this with someone who needs to hear it, because knowledge shared is power multiplied. I'll see you in the next episode.